So, I'm down here on Broadway, trying to get some change for a homeless person who actually gave me 50 cents to feed the meter. And took a chance because I was out of her sight, too. With her in a second. No, I ain't homeless. No, I'm just... all of our wealth goes to the top 1%. That's what the whole society is doing, and everybody's battling for that 1%. And the thing is that everyone's suffering on the bottom. There should be no homeless people, man. There's plenty to go around. Watch yourself.
But you know something, though? There's a lot of them.
Oh, I know there's a lot.
And I don't like that.
In fact, I'll tell you something.
If I was rich,
that's right.
I would open up a nice home for them.
Hey, I feel the same way. Let me see. I'm trying to walk. I'm gonna do the walk and talk. I don't even know how it's gonna work. But how do you say your name again?
Are you taping me?
I'm taping you.
Oh,
No. How do I say your name again? How do I say your name again?
My name is Tempe.
Tempe.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm Kenny. That's right. Tempe. I just never heard that. What kind of name is that?
It's from Arizona. My grandmother named me that name.
Oh, that's a cool name. I like when there's names that aren't the same as everybody else's. But anyway, I ran into Tempe here tonight, and who I already explained that you gave me 50 cents, and I was out of your sight when you asked me for money. But anyway, it sucks that people are homeless. You know, it really does. Here's somebody that says if she was rich, you know, she'd have enough for for everybody. You know, but the thing is New York City, Tempe, right now has more homeless families than any.
You know how come I got homeless?
How?
I had a nice apartment and everything. I came home. The building burned down. I lost everything I had.
Let me hold on. Let me just. So what happened?
I don't want my friend to see me because if I go over there, then I'll blow everything I have.
Oh, okay, I got you. No, we'll get out of here. Oh, I see. Oh, you don't want to get jealous and stuff. No, I mean, I'm just talking.
No, he's not my old man or nothing.
Yeah.
He's like a nice man like you.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And I don't want to jeopardize his job.
Oh, I understand what you're saying.
Understand? That's why I was sitting over there.
Oh, I understand.
But anyway,
I got you.
I met Donald Trump. I met a lot of stars out here.
Well, it's too bad. It's too bad he didn't have a few bucks for
my uncle has cancer.
So how'd you get homeless?
Oh, my apartment got burned down. I lost everything I had.
How? And so how come you weren't? When did this happen?
The whole building, it was electrical fire. This happened a couple of months
ago. Before this tower disaster. You know that even, I mean, I told you this on the walk.
You make a good news report.
Well, I'm doing this for the web. The thing is that the reason why we have such an unjust society is because the major media is in charge by the elites. I mean, the elites own the major media. They don't go around talking to homeless people. They should. I mean, how anybody could say that Giuliani was doing a great job. I mean, New York City, they claim that New York City had more homeless families than they've ever had. This is in August. That's a fact. Okay, but that's a fact that, you see, what I'm writing about and stuff is elementary truths that aren't known in our society. They're blown off. I mean, they're totally blown off. And, you know, it's sick. But anyway, and in the same month, too, to show you how immoral the society is. In the same month, they reported that New Yorkers were happiest than they've ever been in August.
Really?
In the last 25 years, excuse me. There were more homeless families than ever, and New Yorkers were happiest than they've been in the last 25 years. Excuse me, but you weren't interviewing very many homeless people to arrive at that conclusion. That's my rap. But anyway, no, I'm normally really aggressive as well. So, I don't know. If they get me in one of these talk shows, they better look out, because I'm not, you know, I've never hit anyone in my life, but damn it. When I hear these liars like Bill O'Reilly justifying their positions on TV, it makes me sick. You know, I mean, come on. How do people, you know, I had a homeless person over here, this lady that I've talked to a number of times on the other side of town. And she's telling me that she wishes she was a dog, because she'd get more compassion.
Well, you know something? I don't blame her, because you know why?
Yeah.
So, you know, all right, I'll give you an example. There have been times I stand out here very politely, just as nice as I can be. Get
Wow.
well,
Yeah. Yeah.
Go get him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here's one guy that comes out of there sometimes. He's very nasty.
Yeah. Well, see what they, you see what the,
a lot of people-
what the Republicans have done is they've taught everybody to look down. They've said, look, the problem isn't, don't look up at all the money we're taking, because social welfare is only 1/4 of corporate welfare. Corporate welfare outdoes social welfare 4 to 1, something that should be discarded tomorrow. So if they're talking about welfare, get rid of that.
The old saying. My mother always used to say, you could be up today and down tomorrow.
Yeah.
How do they fund it?
Well, look, all right, here it is. The richest civilization that ever lived has more incarcerates per capita than any civilization that's ever existed. And we're battling in the name of freedom. Didn't Hitler say, talk about the big lie? If that's not a big lie, I don't know what the freaking hell is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm supposed to be over at this thing too, so I got to split. I'm over here with my girlfriend at some ethical school thing, and I had to feed the meter. But thanks for the, oh, do I have another quarter? I think I do. I better throw another one in there. They only give you 10 cents.
But I don't want to take for you.
No, I don't have any quarter. I only had a nickel out there. You gave me the 1, and then I had the 2. I don't know, what do you got? No, that's all you got. Never mind. I'll be cool for another few minutes.
But I don't want you to be broke.
No, where can I? No, I'm not broke. I swear. It's like, look, I don't do that often. The way I look at it is, I look at it like, if I give a couple bucks, you know, and say I haven't been out, in a few days. If I can afford like $30 a week to give out, then that's what I do. It just happened I wasn't out in a couple of nights, so you know, I got 14 bucks. That's all, but it's like, look, I mean, I'm not doing great, and I'm behind and stuff with the IRS and shit, but I'm doing okay now. You know, like, I mean, I'm able to stay afloat, and I want to change this shit, because that's my job. That's what I feel, but it's going to take all of us. But for now, it's hard.
What do you want to do for homeless people?
Well, what I want to do is get what I want to do is get the Green Party in office. The Green Party is a Democratic party. Yeah. Homelessness and all this stuff will go away because, I mean, there's plenty of money to go around. I bought a copy of it for you too. Yeah, it did. There we go. Grab one of these. Yeah, that's the site. That's the website I got up here. See if I can put it up on there like I did with this fellow down here. Next thing you know, you're on the air. It's that easy. You know, but I'll tell you, you know what I think that a lot of people have seen? A lot of people have seen this garbage like on these corporate sponsored news magazines, and they show 1 or 2 people that are like really disabled and stuff, and they make it, they show them making a couple $100 in a day. Like, I mean, in a couple hours. And this is not, I mean, you know, I know you well enough to know that that's not the reality, you know?
You got that right. My goodness, I didn't even get $200 in Christmas. One day I did get $107.
Did you?
That was the day, not Christmas Eve, but the day before that. Yeah, but that's because some lady who was going away, she said, I won't see you because we're going on a cruise.
Wow.
And she gave me $60 or $70.
Wow.
That's the only reason that happened.
Wow.
And I usually see her maybe, you know, once a week, and she would give me $5 or $10.
Right.
She was going away for an extended period, so she just gave me that in a lump sum.
Right.
So
hey, that was nice, man.
Yeah, that's nice.
You know, but generally it's like what? It's probably like what? $30,
$40. On a good day, it might get a might.
And that's from when to when?
Huh?
And that's from when to when?
Oh, the hours out here?
Yeah.
Oh, if I come out here from 1 o'clock and leave at 7.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been coming that early.
Oh, man, it's too cold.
No, I've been out here an hour and I just got $5.
Wow. Now what are you spending like money to sleep every night, right? You're spending money to sleep every night, right, Thomas?
People to sleep, yeah.
Yeah. And then you gotta eat too, you know.
Yeah.
Now what?
I gotta have car fare, and then when I get sick, I gotta go over here to Rite Aid. And it's like
hey, here you're hooked up again. This young lady hooked her up.
Thank you.
Everybody likes this guy. All right, we're gonna turn it off. But that's all. I can only have short segments too. But I just wanted to put the reality in. You know, we got to tell these people the truth. Once homeless, and just tell me some of your ideas.
Yeah.
Or us.
The main thing that bothered me the most was in being homeless, there was only the one room supplied. I had 3 children, 1 boy and 2 girls. And just one little dinky room. They gave us a check for $1,200 and some dollars for a 2-week stay. The rent limit at that time, I believe, was $215 a month. That's for you to pay for permanent housing. But to be homeless, they made me feel so backwards. They would give us the extra money to buy food, but in the hotel room, you got maybe a refrigerator, but no stove to cook. So it's like the money was being mismanaged through the system, and it just made me so determined to get my kids and myself up out of that system.
Now, what was the organization you founded?
Oh, I actually founded an organization called Parents on the Move.
Ah, because you had children at the time.
Yes, and this...
How old were they
my
around?
My children were 12, 9, and 8.
Wow.
And I got so disturbed with being so left alone by everybody, really was not my fault that I was renting to a bogus landlord.
Right.
And the city came and told me to get out, and they would replace me in a permanent housing in 2 weeks. Well, that 2 weeks turned into 19 months.
Wow.
So we went on and we dealt with that, but it was very, very hard. The kids were being called the hotel kids, at the school they were in. They had to sit in a certain area, and all of that was demeaning. It really, I kept my children's minds and spirits up high by giving them things to do, outside that setting. But we made it through.
So what was your suggestion to Mayor Koch?
My thing was, Mayor Koch just didn't understand how bad we were cold, freezing.
Yeah.
And when we suggested we come over and share them six rooms with him, he looked at us like we were stupid. We really needed someplace to be. I mean, he had your
that crazy mansion. I'm just clearing it up here. I showed him the quick view.
In that home setting, they had little girls, 11 years old, getting raped. They had the men in the hallways being drunk, and I mean, the security guards was having more fun than doing, what they were supposed to be doing.
Right.
It was all just mismanagement, and it really, really made me feel bad. Plus, we didn't have the right to vote. That bothered me. So we changed that.
Wow.
Yeah.
How come you didn't have the right to vote? Because you didn't have because you didn't have an address.
We were homeless. We didn't have no address. I said, well, I'm a citizen. I can do everything else, and I can't vote to change the situation that I'm in. Might help it. Well, we did get that changed. Now, you do get a right to vote, but you got to be somewhere for at least 6 months or something else like that. But
yeah, right.
It was a struggle. Like I said, those yellow cheese buses took us to Albany, and we fought, and with some politicians' help, we got that changed out.
Let me ask you one last question. That I talked to this one candidate. He said it would cost the money of plywood, that a lot more of them would be off the street. And you're saying that just a way to cook too, you're saying.
Yeah.
Treat them like human beings, in other words, right?
If you give them some kind of tools to work with, they would eliminate being down. I mean, because when I became homeless, everybody dropped me like a hot potato.
Wow.
Leprosy or something.
Wow.
It's just from the system.
We know the yeah.
Just drop. I mean, it was just like, you're all alone now. And I fought literally tooth and nail to get out of that situation. That was a bad situation to be in. But
you got out of it, and you got to.
In the hotel, there was, I'd say, well over, 800, 900 kids in.
Oh my gosh!
This hotel was huge. It used to be some big party hotel years ago. It was called the Granada. Then they changed it to the Brooklyn Arms. But
wow,
that name I recognize.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thanks for a great interview here. We picked up some good interview. I mean, some good energy. And a good interview. So we'll put you on Now We're Talking.tv. That's great. All right. We need more people getting. We need more people getting involved. Is what we're saying.
Because the average citizen don't really realize how much money is being mismanaged. all the little kids got to squat up and use one book. If they would take the money and put it wherever it needed to be put, you know, gosh, everybody might have, I mean, at least 2 kids to a book.
And you know how much
Talk
else
about
people don't realize what they
Giuliani,
can do? Is how much they can do themselves.
Right, as individuals.
All
you know,
right.
as individuals, just a little bit of input between the parents and the teachers. I mean, there's no connection there at all.
Definitely.
If anything, the parents want to be
Minimal.
the teacher up, you know, it's really, really crazy. But
Well,
we're
been a teacher being kicked out of that for crazy reasons. I can.
But you know,
But Giuliani, you have to check out on the site because he covered Giuliani.
Oh, I did, his wedding.
Here, and
It's hysterical.
Fortune.
Yeah. Oh, it's
The next day,
Anyway,
they closed
we're gonna have to because we're so
firehouse.
limited on space.
One of the firehouses was the oldest one in the city, and 10 minutes before it was supposed to close, they answered a fire call. And he got married with all that crossing.
And they had security over here. They had them camped out on the island over there.
How
They
many
were
people
expecting
came
the
out?
royal wedding, and there was like a dozen people.
12 people.
It was funny.
They were too.
was
The
running.
woman thought she was Princess Di.
Yeah, right. And I don't understand how happy they could be. It's all right to be happy with each other, but how can you stand and be so happy and there's children 10 blocks away starving?
Because they dehumanize them.
Really,
They don't look at them as real human beings.
yeah, they did my
That's
son
why.
like that. When we were homeless, all of a sudden, because he was dyslexic, they had him considered as being, you know, cuckoo. And they hurt his spirit so bad, I had to redo him. I had to redo my child. I had to let him know, you are not crazy.
And they worry that I'm going to get too excited about world events. You know. Yeah, it is. You know, I said, listen, you guys, you know.
Yeah, I can tell.
You know, the thing is, too, is I got the, well, we're gonna call it here. Some of these people here are setting up home for tonight. I ran into this earlier. That's home. Those boxes. That's home for tonight in America. You see it back there? That's home, baby. You get it?